Yeah, it's this guy again. You probably noticed that I'm in your recommended a lot. So, yeah, hey, thanks for clicking. And thanks for subscribing if you subscribe. So I got my hair cut today for the first time in a while. It was getting pretty fluffy, pretty gross. But you probably noticed that I sound pretty icky right now. I sound a little bit... that's because the guy that was cutting my hair was sneezing and was all mucusy and gross. And I think he just gave me his cold. Great. If he didn't cut my hair so well, I would be super mad about it. But who cares about that? You guys don't care about that. No, you care about me, someone who looks like me, or whatever the thumbnail was. I'm sure it was pretty great. Reacting to cringy goth TikToks, which is going to be quite the booty chest, quite the treasure trove of entertainment, because as we all know, TikTok is the worst. It was cringy and awful when it was musically, and it's still cringy and awful. My girlfriend uses it a lot, as a lot of guys' girlfriends do, and honestly, it's the worst. I can still say it is the worst. In fact, I probably have more equity to squander because my girlfriend does it. It is the worst. There is something about the slightly sped up motions and the way that they move and the songs that they all do that just drives me absolutely insane. It's like my brain is being stabbed by a red hot poker. So let's react, because reaction videos are popular and I don't like doing them because it's other people's content, but this is what YouTube pushes. So let's appease the masses and react to some TikTok. Oh, this is a classic.
Like that?
Oh, Adam's Family.
Like you're going to a funeral. Why are you dressed like somebody died?
That's actually a good movie. You should watch that. It's actually a really great movie. I was actually talking to a friend of mine today about this movie. Oh, no. Oh, boy. This is visible cringe. This is like, when people say cringe, this is the face. Imagine, right? I want you to imagine this, and you can pretty much do this with every YouTuber. This is a little game you can play. You can do this with every YouTube video. You can do this with anything. And I want you to imagine what this looks like from someone looking in through the car window. You can even do this with me, right? I'm talking to a camera lens into a microphone while watching videos I don't want to watch. But imagine what that must look like doing like this stuff, which is content. This is stuff people want to watch. If you're wondering why I'm being particularly mean today, I could be meaner. I'm not going to be, but I could be. It's because I'm in a bad mood, which is a great time to watch cringy TikToks. Next!
Life is a wonder! You'll never know the answer. Nature is a miracle!
Alright, so it's not even in sync. That might just be an issue with the actual video itself, but this was my problem with Musical.ly in the first place. I miss Vine. Vine was good. We need Vine. Vine was good. TikTok, not good. Nothing iconic about TikTok. Except when people use it like Vine. Okay, I like this one. That dude's face. This bobbing thing that TikTokers do. I hate it. I hate the slightly fast-forwarded bobbing thing. The movement, it makes me want to take a lighter and just hold my eye over it and just see how long I can bear the pain. That's how much I would prefer to be doing something else than watching bobbing TikTokers. Stop bobbing.
Hey, Dad, can I go to the movies? Danny, why can't you be more like your friend Kevin?
What is this?
Dad, Kevin's been missing for 2 weeks.
Wow, she didn't even try. She didn't even try to lip sync to this one.
Come here, come look at this. No, like off. Like,
well,
turn
this
it off.
this is better. I mean, this is better lip
Just
syncing.
like shut it off. I want to show you something. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I like her hair.
Look what I have. Look what I pinned. Look at this.
You know, she actually did a good job on that. That was pretty cool. I mean, she did. She had some pretty good visual comedy, so I will give her that. That was actually pretty dope. Well done.
How would you like to go see
More
the
South
school
Park.
counselor?
How would you like?
Oh man, do you know what? I'm pretty sure that's from the South Park movie. It's been a long time since I've seen South Park, and I used to watch it when it first came out. You know, when that antenna came out of Cartman's ass. It was a pretty huge moment. It was hilarious, and all the way through the early 2000s, we would quote that South Park thing. Then how would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Garrison? Like, that is just, and I can't believe that in the year 2019, we are still referencing the exact soundbite. I don't even know how it's still high quality. It's not the same soundbite. Come on, Jake. Get it together.
You like to suck my balls.
did you say?
I'm sorry.
This is, I can't.
As mean as a wolf, as sharp as a tooth.
Oh, no.
As dark as the night, as sweet as a song.
No, see, this is not the worst. This is not the worst that TikTok has to offer, but it doesn't take a lot for me to cringe. In fact, I feel like that's probably the situation for a lot of kids these days. I've seen kids call some really odd things cringy, to the point where I don't even think they know what it means anymore. Like, they think it's just a cool word, like it's just a hip word to say, like this is cringy. It's like, no. Do not devalue the word of cringe, okay? Let's not take power from this very specific word, because we need to use it for things like this, okay? Stubbing your toe. You could say at the very most, a mild hindrance. Stuff like this is cringe.
You're funny for a dead man.
And now you're wasting my time. I have to go.
Oh, God. Okay, there seems to be... Right, stop. I'm pressing the spacebar. Stop. Another thing I've noticed about TikTok, right? And it seems to be... Okay, so it seems to be like people either making fun of themselves or this other one, this other... Which actually the last TikTok was this. The other side of TikTok seems to be extremely attractive people reveling in how attractive they are, which fittingly with the theme of TikTok is incredibly cringy. Now, I do it from time to time. I like to think I don't overdo it, but I think maybe the way that TikTokers do it, attractive TikTokers do it, is just the most self-indulgent thing I think I've ever seen. Self-indulgent to the point of cringe, which is actually quite a feat. Congratulations, what an achievement. You will be receiving an email from TikTok in the next couple of days congratulating you on the amount of cringe that you managed to fit in such a short amount of time. An amount of cringe that you managed to accumulate purely by your own vanity. The irony is astounding here, folks, because I do the same thing. I am no better than these TikTokers.
Before you even get the chance.
You really think so?
I know so.
All right, let's dance.
Oh, they are so into themselves, almost as much as me. Okay, seriously, just in case, just a disclaimer, just a little bit of a disclaimer here. If any of these TikTokers find this video and you're watching this, or someone sent it to you saying that some asshole on the internet has been bad-mouthing you, I want you to know this was purely for the basis of entertainment, and I am aware of the fact that I am also incredibly cringy myself. In fact, that is the entire justification of this video, is the fact that I myself am fallible. I am cringy also. Yet more equity that I can squander for the sake of entertainment. So please, do not take anything I'm saying personally. And in fact, if you are doing TikTok, seriously, if you are doing TikTok without the intention of being cringy, or if you are not aware that this stuff is cringy, I think you need help. I think you do, because you might lack self-awareness. Oh, the bobbing! The bobbing! I hate it so much. In fact, this is not the worst, okay? I don't know if we're going to see any of this, but this is not the worst. But there's some, the way some people move, do you know what? I'm speechless. I can't even explain it. I can't explain how it makes me feel. It's like, do you know what? Do you know what in, oh, I got it. I got the way I can explain this. You're gonna f***ing bust a nut at this. You know, is it Bird Box? Is it Bird Box? The one where they have to put the blindfold on? That one. You know in Bird Box, right? Where they see something and you don't know what it is, but they see something and they see something so horrific, which is never explained. But they see something so horrific that they just have to end their lives. That's how this makes me feel. Not this specifically, but there are types of movements that TikTokers do with the slightly sped up movement, and it just It got worse. It got worse. It got worse. I'm watching it get worse. Okay, so this is the worst song ever created for one of the worst content creation platforms on the internet, so I'm about ready to delete this channel. Yet another case of self-indulgent vanity TikTok. Yet more absolutely god-awful music! TikTok is just a beehive! And the bees are the worst songs you've ever heard in your freaking life! And it's just buzzing, humming, audibly for miles around with just the worst music you've ever heard in your life! There's no script here, folks. There's no script. I didn't write any of this down. This is the only way I can describe the awfulness that is not only the content, but also the music that TikTok produces, or at least utilizes. Where do people find this music? Are they listening to this? Does she listen to this? She also doesn't look older than the age of 18, so I think maybe this is even worse than we thought. So let's skip this one. Okay, I think this might actually be another case, another beautiful case, and I want you guys to start picking it out, right? Because you're probably gonna start noticing it now. Now that Daddy Jake has pointed it out. Vanity TikTok. It's a thing. It's a genre. It is an entire genre of TikTok. Vanity TikTok. It's a thing. You'll think, man, this content was not very good. There was not a lot of thought put into this. This was not very well done. The lip syncing is crap, but goddamn are they attractive. It's because they know it. Yeah. It's a case of vanity TikTok. They looked great that day, so they thought, you know what? I'm gonna use TikTok. I mean, if the second half of this video does anything other than make us cringe, it is to prove my point. Look, I'm not stupid, right? To a lot of people, I too am attractive, okay? But you have to use this. Is this the worst thing anyone could say? Is what I'm saying right now literally the worst thing? Okay, so I'm just gonna put this out there. Jay, you can edit this out if you don't want to put it in. But whenever I upload a video, I'm gonna do like I'm gonna look good, right? But I'm gonna do something while looking good, right? I'm not gonna make a video about me looking good, right? Have I done that? I'm gonna feel incredibly foolish if I have done that. But this is actually astounding. I have never known vanity on such an incredible level to the point that is the key focus of your content. I mean, there are attractive people who make videos, right? But rarely is it ever the key focus of the video. It just happens to be subtextual. It just happens to be like, oh, you know, they're making paper airplanes and they show me how to do it, but they happen to be hot while they're doing it. You know, it's subtextual. But could you imagine me uploading a 10-minute video of me just like pouting? Do you know what? This is like the realest TikTok I've ever. I like this one, right? Because she is just having fun, right? She is living exactly what I've been trying to preach on this channel this entire time, which is you can look like this, you can go out and you can have fun just like anyone else would, right? You can see a tanned girl in California wearing a pair of stonewashed jeans and a pink tube top doing this shit down the fucking boardwalk, having a great time, no one cares, right? And she's doing this what in the suburbs, right? She's dressed like that and she's got her phone out, full extension of her arm. None of this like quiet little like vlogging thing where like people who are not entirely confident about vlogging in public. But what she's doing, right? I fully respect what she's doing. In fact, this is not cringy at all. I love this TikTok. This is by far my favorite TikTok. She is living life. She's having fun. And just being goth while she does it. Yeah, she's not even lip syncing. Not even lip syncing. She's just having fun. She's dressed like that. She doesn't even care. Get it, girl. Get it.
Whenever you tell me I'm pretty, that's when the hunger really hits me. Your little heart goes pitter patter.
This is the worst song I've ever heard. This is the worst. This is music. This. The most we had to complain about back in the day was this.
Baby cakes, you just don't know how I like it down low.
And perhaps maybe Nickelback. Oh, but if we only could have known. If we could have only known what was going to happen in the year 2019 or whenever the hell this song was shit out by the music industry. We all would have saved up our money and moved to a private island where nothing could have ever bothered us, where we could have built devices and doohickeys and technology to make sure that no Wi-Fi or internet waves or however the internet travels through the air. I think it's particles. I mean, I'm string theory whenever it comes to how the internet moves. We would have made sure that we never could have received or heard music like this. I'm an asshole for doing this video. I mean, come on. This is gonna offend some people, and I'm sorry if it did. But I can't be alone. I can't be alone in thinking that TikTok really, really sucks. I'm allowed to hate things, right? I'm not attacking these people personally. I was purely criticizing the content that they have released, which people do to me all the time. So because I'm also subject to criticism, I think, again, the equity squandered. I think I'm allowed. Do you think? And if you guys sincerely hated this and I have a massive dislike bar, then guess what? I'm not going to do this again. But I have like a passionate hate for TikTok. So I thought I'd share that with all of you. All right, well, thank you for watching. If there's a lot of you here, if this happened to like, you know, if this is in your recommended, two things. One, I'm usually this funny and this charming, so subscribe and you will see this face about 3 to 4 times a week, every week. And the second thing I'd just like to say is if you're one of those people who most likely did not reach this point in the video, if you find yourself leaving a comment along the lines of, why was this in my recommended? Then guess what, you big stupid dunce? I'm about to be in your recommended a whole lot more, because guess what? You not only clicked on the video, you also watched it, and then you left a comment. So what do you think that looks like to YouTube? I'm just posing the question to you, just real quick. I want you to answer the question. Just you don't need to type out your answer to that, but I just want you to say out loud to yourself, or even just think it. You can think it to yourself. What does that look like to YouTube? Right? YouTube recommends you a video. You then click on it and then leave a comment. What do you think's gonna happen next? Do you think I'm magically gonna disappear because you said, "Why is this in my recommended?" Or do you think maybe it's going to double down and I'm gonna be even more in your recommended? Some people, like, they just want you to know. They just want you to know they don't like you, which I guess is kind of what this video was. Irony. Amazing. I'm going to put irony in the tags. It's happening. It's happening. Okay, I had a great day today because I made it a great day. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm streaming this Sunday, but I'll see you on Monday, okay? All right. Have a good weekend, everyone.